I didn't get no login code either. He's almost to Birmingham. Well, my Facebook is not working on my computer. I apologize about this, everybody. But unlike Drew, I'm not going to allow this to get me in a bad mood. Oh, okay here. Well, I think you're correct. Everybody, you know the drill. If you're in here, if you're on here, do me a favor. Like, comment, and share the stream. Do you know how to find me? We got a new girl in here. Do you know how to find Good Time Tommy on the Facebook? Well, I will. Are you on there? I like that. Seems like there should be more people on the stream, but hey, what do I know? Maybe it's going to take a little bit of time. Who is on here? Gracie, Tristan, Kaylin, Lorima. If you're on here, say hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, what do we do every single morning when we get on here, Feho? 60 seconds of some gratitude. Who deserves some gratitude? I'm about to find out. I think I already know. What we do is we go back and we look. Who are the people that hit their little targets yesterday? Pruitt. It's going to be a great day, he says. Let me double check to find out where I'm going. I'm going to see. I wasn't prepared. This morning I'm not prepared. I'll tell you after the 60 seconds of gratitude. Joshua Benton, 75 calls. Andre, 50 calls. Lorima, 53 calls. Gracie, even before she's going on her trip, 50. Hayden McKee, 53. Noah, 50. I've never seen this. KK, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros up there. But you did email some people. Who'd you email?
Everybody in my database, like 10 o'clock last night.
What, Joe? Did you do it intentionally, or is it something automatically generated?
No, I copied the KCM thing I do every day.
Ah, well, she made no phone calls. Should we give her a pat on the back? Hell no. Hell no. Can you hit your target today for us? Will you do it for me? Hello, Rabbit. Good morning. I appreciate you getting on here. I appreciate it so much. So this morning, let me tell you, before I get into the morning grind, why ain't my computer working? How would y'all do this? How would you feel about this? Pruitt. All right, I'll just look at my phone. So this morning I get up. It started last night. In my house, my wife and the kid ain't on here. In my house, here's what we like to do. When I say we, I mean in them. We like to get the air down to about 69, okay? Then we like to get the fireplace on. That makes a lot of sense. And open up the door. We got a lot of elements going on in our house. So last night we could not start the gas fireplace. We were up there and we were messing with it. Wouldn't come on. The pilot wasn't even lit. And me and my wife were kind of bitching. Good Danielle, thank you for getting on here. I see you right there. We were arguing about why is it not working? And she's like, the batteries are dead. And I'm like, something else is wrong. So this morning I come home and I've got our landscaper out there adding some trees. And when I pulled into the garage, there was like this beeping noise coming. We got a tankless water heater and it was beeping. I'm like, something is up. Rough Country has done busted into the pipes out there. That's what I thought. I was getting like you, Drew. My emotions were getting pissed. Damn it, I can't believe, because like the last time he came, Rough Country busted into the direct TV line. Cecilia, thank you for getting on here, friend. So I'm like, man, this dude has done it again. He has hit a gas line. And I'm like, the worst part of this, I'm going to have to go in here and I'm going to have to take a cold shower. So I go in there and, man, it is cold. I mean, it is like real cold. And I'm in there bitching, like just being a little wimp. And took a half-ass shower. So Brittany's back home and I'm like, hey, got to tell her this. Something's wrong with that gas line out there. Our guy, he busted it up. Point the finger. So she's like, well, I'm like, bring me the phone. Because I was just going to call Van and have him solve the problem. But she calls Atmos Energy. And they get it's on speaker. And she gives them the address and they're going through it. And she's like, oh, I see. Your service was disconnected for failure to pay. Good morning, weatherman. And I'm like, failure to pay? I see those emails every day, and it looks like it was already paid. And guess how much the bill was? $1,500. You know why? Because I haven't paid one damn bill since I've been there. So whenever you get hit with these unexpected things, a lot of times the first thing you do is you bitch and complain about it. So I was sitting there a little pissed off because I thought somebody done busted up our gas line out there. And then I immediately just said this, damn, it's my fault. Whenever a problem pops up, the fastest way to get over it, the fastest way to repair yourself, Feo, is just, she's on here. It was a lot less than I expected for an entire year of gas. Yeah, it's a whole year. The fastest thing you can do whenever situations come up like this is get into acceptance. Just accept it.
Poor rough country.
Poor rough country. I went out there, I ran him off. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. He's out there. So I just want to share that story. How would you feel if this morning you had to take a cold shower and then to get the water back on, it's going to take 2 days? More cold showers. Whose fault is it? Van was in there like a little Van was like a little whipped puppy dog in there. Like I beat him for pissing in the floor. I'm like, Van, no, Van got my hopes up. That's how screwed up we are around here. Van was like, well, I know I've been paying that. He looked up here, it's CUD. I'm like, Van, no, it's gas. Then I'm like, hell yeah, it's your fault, Van. Anyway, it's my fault. Okay, what we're talking about this morning is you have to get into a rhythm. They're coming tomorrow between 12 and 4, thank God, because that shower was miserable this morning. I'm talking to this morning on the morning grind about you got to get your life into a rhythm. So whenever I'm talking about getting your life into a rhythm, I want to get off your life and get onto something that you understand. What is it like? Who in here has ever jumped rope? Is it easier or harder to jump rope once you get the rhythm going?
It's easier.
It's easy. The same thing applies to your life. What are things needed in your life to get into a rhythm to where everything in your life is performing the way you want it to? Work, relationships, your diet, your finances, all these things have to be going in a smooth rhythm. So we've talked to you about this recently. Things are a little out of order. Did you go to the gym this morning? What happens when these things that you are you're the one putting importance on them? What's important to you?
Going to the gym.
What else?
Well, always hitting my cardone, 50 calls a day, trying to close a deal, showing, make sure I show houses properly.
The way you do one thing though, somebody needs to tag Sean Hackinson. He's trying to hijack my saying. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you're not doing the things that are important to you, like going to the gym, what will that indicate problems? Will it indicate problems in other areas?
Absolutely.
So you gotta get yourself in a momentum. Here's what's going to happen, or get yourself into rhythm. Here's what will happen. I was telling somebody this morning, I don't even know how much production we'll have tomorrow. We'll probably take off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Somebody will come in this office. There will be more than one person come in this office bitching and complaining because they're tired. I was even thinking about, hey, we ought to just take off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But yet, somebody will come in here bitching about being tired. Why would they be tired?
Because they're off.
Because they're off. The rhythm's off. So that's why I said the other day we got to do Saturday sales training, because we have been doing things. If you want to have a better future, the future for yourself starts right now. It's the decisions and the actions that you're doing right now will be where you are. Where do you want to be? In this example, Josh, do we want to talk about a Josh in 6 months, or do we want to talk about a Josh in a year from now? Okay, so the things that you decide today will compoundly affect where you are in a year. What are the things that you're doing right now that are building momentum that you think will change who you are?
Hitting goals. PR.
Hitting targets. Hitting a target. So this morning, Fejo, he made a bench press PR, right?
Right.
Is that the best you've ever, is that the highest ever?
Most I've ever done.
Tell everybody how much it was.
185 pounds.
185 pounds. He had the whole gym pulling for him, I hear. Like everybody was yelling for him. I know, but see, that's why I tell Drew, carry on. Thank you for posting, Johnny Cash. Get a rhythm. That's why I'm telling y'all are, even though the Mac, I'll say this, the equipment sucks. The management, probably the ownership sucks. I don't know about the management, but y'all can put that out there. I will say, you'll go in there and they've never updated machines. There's probably half the treadmills in there don't work. It does suck, but the reason why I go there is because of the people.
Yeah.
That's why you need to be in there. You got Smyrna. What's your excuse, Shaggy?
I ain't got one.
Where do you work out, Tristan?
The gym on Old Fort.
Golds? Well, whenever you go in there, how many people know you? Or do they just walk by? See, Josh got him a little group of friends in there.
Yeah.
He had a support system in there. What happened over there, Pruitt? And Pruitt don't even work here. Did you know Pruitt doesn't even work here?
I did know that.
Did you? I didn't know if you knew that or not. What was it like this morning?
So Josh, I'm sitting there spotting him, trying to pump him up. He didn't hit it. I wasn't doing a good job.
Yeah, I missed it the first time.
You missed it the first time?
And then I yelled at our buddy Marcus, who's the biggest dude in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Marcus, he needs some motivation. And Marcus said, hey, everybody, Red's hitting 185. He's like, everybody watch Red hit his new max. And then everybody was looking.
The funniest part was there's some dude I've never even seen him before right next to it said, let's go, Red.
And then you hit it.
And then he hit it with these.
Did you barely get it, or did you have more in you?
I probably have more in me, honestly.
Really? Why do you think that happened like that, Red?
The adrenaline.
The adrenaline, the culture, the little ecosystem that was around you gave you your little superpower. Congratulations. But the reason why you hit that today is not because today people inspired you to do it. It's because of all the things that you've been doing up until today. So your future is already started. Remember that, Pruitt. Your future is already started. Unfortunately, most people just wake up and they're in their future a year from today. What do you want it to look like? I'm telling you, Danny Ward, what's shaking? You got to start building your future with the momentum that you're creating every single day. The rhythm. What's your rhythm look like? How's your rhythm?
Good.
Is
I feel
it?
like it's good right now.
Did you work out this morning?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Big boy gonna be little boy here soon.
You are how you got. You know what I hate to see for you is when your pictures pop up from a year ago or 2 years ago, and I'm like, damn, Drew, you've come over here and you've gone to shit. What's happened to you?
Dad bod.
Dad bod. Also, he's gotten out of the attic. He quit the hard job. Now he's coming in here, man. Hey, remember this. You can't justify success in one area and then failure in another. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. What's going on with your body is also going on with your business. Why do I believe that? Because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything.
Imagine if you're rich.
Imagine what your business would look like if you were paying attention to all these other areas in your life. The most important thing you can do, though, is make the decision today to get into that rhythm. You ain't even got to be good. I tell y'all all the time that when you start something, you suck. Don't you? What's one thing that you've started and you're like, damn, I'm just awesome at this?
Tennis.
Were you just from day one just awesome? Were you? I doubt it because you're still probably only average.
Yeah.
Beat Stevie Z.
He beat Stevie Z. Did you? Was it close? It was. And you've never played tennis before?
I mean, I played during 75 hard, but it was with Stevie.
Paddle ball, a little back and forth. What are you doing, man?
Making a lot of noise.
No, you didn't work out this morning. You're giving yourself something you don't even deserve. What's going on with his rhythm right now? Pay attention to your rhythm. Lorema, how often do I say, hey, what have they done?
Like every 5-10 minutes.
See, that's where my brain has gotten focused instead of waiting until the end of the day. What did I do? I had these little checks. What have I done the last 15 minutes? Now there's about 20 of you here, so I got to ask, hey, what have they done the last 15 minutes? And yesterday was an ugly start, wasn't it?
It was very ugly.
It was the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life, Josh. So pay attention to the rhythm thing. If you're out of your rhythm, if you're in a rut, who has ever been in a rut?
We all have.
How do you get out of ruts?
4-wheel drive.
Get a tow truck. Well, I'm your tow truck. Pay attention to what you want to accomplish. Did you do your goals this morning?
I did.
Did you? Did you do them last night?
I did.
How do you feel today?
I'm focused on my goals.
Are you?
They're fresh in my memory.
That's right. This you wake up, they're fresh in your memory, and you go to sleep, and before you go to sleep, you dream with them. Van, shut us down. Have a great day.